Hello, 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 and welcome to Pieces That Pat Paints. This is Pat. I'm here to paint pieces, and that's what we do around here. We do this every. It's about 10 o'clock. I'm a little early today because I have some things I have to do with my family. We're gonna go out and it's the last days of summer, so we're gonna go out and do family things, which is fun, and that's wonderful. That's what we should do, right? Anyway, so we've been working on this base for Ranni from the Elden Ring, and we are going to finish that up today. We're going to get right into working as quickly as possible, and less of me talking today, since it is going to be a shorter show. Music is White Guy Audio, or not White Guy, Cyber Guy Audio. I don't actually know. The other one is White Bat Audio, and then there's Cyber Guy Audio. And I get them mixed up pretty easily, and you can kind of see how that works, where that would be easy to make that mistake. So, yeah, I don't know anything about this guy, where he's from, except for he makes some fun trap kind of synth music, and so let's do it. It works out good for painting for me anyway. I like it because I can kind of just go. Now, yesterday we got a lot done yesterday. Got all the way down into here. We got to finish this side here. Got to finish this interior part, and then we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do about here underneath, which might should go way darker than what it is right now. Now we are dry brushing again. Went ahead and mix this stuff up while prior to us getting on today, just to make it a little bit easier for us. Now the idea here is we're trying to get the rest of these blocks down to this color for the most part. And we can use a little bit of those darker shadows. So we don't want to like get into the actual crevices. So what we're going to move this down where it's supposed to be. There we go. And the idea is to kind of mimic light.
Hello.
Hello, Alistair. How are you today, sir?
Good.
Awesome. Are you excited to go out to the lake?
Yeah.
No, great.
I hope Storm's there so I can be on a boat.
You will not be.
No.
So it's just swimming. I've told you all this several times. He has to work because, you know, he has jobs. And we're lucky Kristen's off today to go with us. Good morning, my friend. How are you today? Just trying to whoop. God, I hate commercials. But I like using free copyright free music, so I guess I have to pay the price, huh? You just wake up, yeah. Yeah, not too long ago. I haven't been awake for very long. I slept in today, and I'm gonna go. I'm getting ready to go out to the lake and with my kids and my sister and her kids, and jump in the lake. So I didn't take my my usual morning shower because I'm gonna take a shower after I jump in the lake. So I figure, you know. Oh, you say I just wake up. No, nice, nice. I misread that at a glance. Well, good morning to you. Very, very good morning. Grab a little bit of toast and some coffee and chill out. So again, we're definitely wanting to focus on our light sources are up here, so they're coming down. So make sure anything where you're really focusing is going to be on the edges where you know light is going to hit the most. Now this is our deeper shadow colors, so it's not that big of a deal, but we do want to kind of start building, make sure we're building colors up in the right places and not building colors up in the wrong places. We do want to use kind of, that's why I'm kind of keeping most of my strokes going down, because we do want to use the way the light would work on it itself. So like in this situation, we're going to come a little bit through the middle, but then we're going to focus more here, and it'll look more dramatic when we start to lighten these colors up. But any light that's going to come through is going to hit more here than it is in the middle. Okay, so we're going to have more color here than we are in the middle. We can start to kind of pull those shadows out automatically for ourselves. And so this is a mix of, well, everybody, I always heard it pronounced Cerulean blue, but it could be cerulean blue, but you know, depending on where you're from. Ah, good morning, Sir Beardsley. Getting a lot of good mornings this morning. That's good stuff. I enjoy that. Knock a little bit extra off that brush. It's called dry brushing for a reason, right? Oh man, I was supposed to send you some links to that Star Wars stuff and I totally spaced it, man. I am so sorry. I will get on that today. Shorter show today. I'm going to the lake instead of Whitewater. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really excited about that. We're going to try and get this base done though before we skedaddle. Or at least this part of the base. We'll do the decor parts to it later. There's some more. Yeah, there's the candelabra and all that stuff. Now, we do want a little bit of this color down in here. We just don't need a whole lot of it. But we do want to pull it out a little bit. You know, we'll leave this color entirely. We won't touch it after that. It won't get any of these lighter blues. It's all good. I got busy and forgot. Yeah, adult life, right? It's just how it goes. This thing is so unruly. It's hard to do this and keep it in frame. Let's see. Keep it in frame. I think that's like the hardest part about painting on YouTube is seriously keeping things in frame. For live, it's a whole lot more interesting, especially if you're wanting to try to get decent shots of model. I mean, I could film it live from like across the room or whatever, but it wouldn't. You wouldn't really see much. That's a pretty good angle though. It's not bad. I can handle that. So yeah, we'll mix acrylic blue and Mars black, gets us this base color, and then we'll throw some straight Cerulean blue on in some places, and then hit it up again with a white, a little bit of titanium white mixed with the Cerulean blue, whichever way you're supposed to say it. Because I was reading the French part of it, and I was like, wait a minute. So it comes from that in French. Like, wow, wait a minute. So I'm starting to wonder how you actually pronounce it. So I'm probably going to look it up because it's intriguing me. You know, of course, I learned it from art teachers and that, you know, are from the States, and the way they say things may not be the right way. Accents, you know, and stuff like that can sometimes change how we say things. So I'm really curious, because I've always felt like it was a really hard to pronounce name in general, and I always felt like I was saying it wrong. I don't know if that's weird, but maybe it is, maybe it isn't. It's my show, I can say what I want, so whatever. But yeah, it's fun. Colors are fun. Some color names make a lot of sense, and some color names do not. I've always enjoyed the color. I use it more for aquatic stuff. Things that I want to look, you know, or like sky. It looks great in the sky. Which you don't use that a lot on miniatures, you know. But yeah, it works great for watercolors and sky colors, and you know, that a natural kind of blue, which is weird because I think it's one of those chemical colors. There's several colors that are actually named after the chemicals that they're made out of, versus colors that the best way we make them are with chemical. I'm a stickler for pronunciation. When somebody tells me how to say their name, I pronounce something, I make sure to say it that way. It's probably because of an uncommon name myself. Yeah, probably. I just like knowing what it's supposed to be, you know, whether I end up saying it right or wrong for the rest of my life or not. It's kind of nice to know what how it's supposed to be said. Like I said, I was looking at the French pronunciation and I was like, wait a minute, this doesn't match up. And usually with things that are French, the English and the French are not too far behind, because a lot of English that we use is mixes of Norman French and Anglo-Saxon. Kind of, and a little bit of Gaelic and stuff like that. And then we, you know, English is kind of this weird, I don't know, it's kind of like the Borg from Star Trek. It kind of assimilates stuff. So like, it makes me wonder, I need to do some research on the color. I find a lot of times what I do, if I'll go through and do the research for things, you learn a lot more about. Uh-oh. Okay, we're back on. I got disconnected for a second. Had a lot of technological weirdness going around here today. It's a strange one. We may just paint this guy this color. Might throw a black wash on this actually to really darken it down. I love that it's got that it goes through the base like that. It's kind of fun. Gotcha. I was wondering if it was me, the internet, or yeah. I don't know what it's definitely the internet because it shut a bunch of stuff down at once and then popped back on. So, you know. Always make sure you clean out your brushes real good. Now I started using these old cloths because I used to use paper. But then I was like, man, I'm throwing away reams and reams and reams of paper. I can just wash this cloth. Like, what am I filling up a landfill with paint towels? It's weird. Unnecessary. Alright, so there's that. I'm going to come back with this blue here. At least I hope I can get all of it. Oh, maybe not, maybe not. Yeah, that section right there, totally missed. Alright, now there we go. Yeah, the internet is a wonderful but very fickle thing. That is for sure. Get that brush dried out. Alright. That might be a little too much. There we go. Now remember, it's gonna fade. Your colors always kind of sink a little. They're never quite as vibrant as they are over the set when they go on at first. But you definitely don't want it pooling. What I was trying to avoid was there was a little bit where it was pooling up on things, and we don't really want that because then it makes it look like paint and not light. Hello, Rasmus. Good to see you. And again, same thing here. We really want to focus on places where we know the light is going to hit, especially with this full Crillian. We want to be very careful. It's glowing in here, so it's going to hit a lot of spaces. But we do want to just leave these recesses dark. Okay, we don't want it to be too... You don't want it to look all straight Cerulean blue. We just want it to look like it's getting a little bit of a glow, ambiance, if you will. So very light in there, and that's it. Like, we're not even doing much. In here, we're just trying to catch the edges of those two spots, and then do the tops of these. But then we get to like right here, and we really want to just let that flop off of it. Don't try to get down in there. Let that stay. Down here, we're gonna do the same thing we did last time, except for this time we're only gonna do the ledges. We're not going to get into the center of it. The edges of the ledges. Edges of the ledges. I love it. Same there. Same thing here. Comes crazy. And then see down past here, really got to kind of take a look at what we're doing here. Think about our light source being up here. So if our light source is up in here, where the crystal is actually glowing down this way, this is gonna get illuminated a little bit, but this under ledge is not. All right, the floor is gonna get a little bit. Down here is gonna get a little bit of it. So we can do the tops of this pretty easily. Just a little bit there, a little bit there, because you start getting to a place where you're picking up the glow that's only coming from other crystals. It's not coming from the one you're using your light source for. And we're also going to remember that she's standing there, and that these have books on them. So where's our books? None of that's going to need to be colored. None of that's going to need to be lit up. The books will need to be. Our light source is here. So our light source is here coming down. She's going to block all this light. Okay, and then we're going to get our other light from our candelabra, which we'll have to change. We'll have to do a little bit of light over here, which is fine. So we're going to leave this color. We're not going to lighten it up anymore, because we'll need to lighten it up when we get this color on there, but we want these colors to mix, and this to be more of the bright source, and it's going to have a different workup. So we're just going to leave that alone. I think we're just about ready to kind of just start putting some of the other colors on it, but we get this whole back. So I think back here we can kind of do a little bit more. A little bit more of this lighter blue in. I'm going to kind of do that same thing. Call our light source here. Maybe it glows a little bit more out here. She won't be standing on in front of it either. So.
Nissan Rogue with Google built in, it's like
Hey Google, turn on Rocky's food.
the ultimate connection. Drive the award-winning Nissan Rogue today.
I'm going to give these fronts a little bit. We can imagine maybe there's another light source that's kind of affecting these. And it's going to give us a little bit of a trim here. Just get a little bit of color, a little bit more. Now, of course, you could do this with an airbrush. Might be a little faster. I don't use airbrushes on the channel on live streams because of the loudness of them. That and they're just such a pain to clean. I don't like cleaning. I much prefer cleaning brushes. I don't know why. It's something weird. All right. Okay, so I'll leave all that dark because she's gonna kind of take that up. I'm gonna leave that part alone because of the other light source we're gonna add, which is only candlelight, so it's not gonna have a whole lot of power. I think I do want to do just a little bit right here. Okay, now we're going to do a little bit of white added to this. And finish bringing out some of these colors. This may be the absolute last. Oh yeah. Oh, there's a little bit more in there. I've been like working on the edge of this white for a minute. It's been fun. Okay. So we're just going right up here. Hey guys, I exist again. Hello, Akari. Glad you didn't pass away on us. We really are, now we really are just trying to find where that light is going to come through on this. Yeah, and we're going to do that candelabra sits here. So this section here is going to be front glowing with this color. This section here is going to need a little treatment of this. We can do a little bit here too, because that glow is intense. We're trying to make it pretty intense. It's the fun and interesting thing about having the light source being kind of off model like that, is you're kind of imagining what it's going to look like as it comes down across here, where it's going to hit. Down here, it's just barely. So we're just barely getting a little bit there. And what we need up here, we're gonna need. Oh, I got a little white on there somehow. It must. Oh, it's on my finger. Ah, darn it. Well, that sucks. We'll fix that later. I want to get a little bit more light up here, because we're trying to make that light source be up here, right there. And you just be able to cover that up. There you go. See, and then as that comes down, that light's gonna lose some of its power. Alright, let's fix that. Oh, there's a little bit on this side too. Good Lord, have mercy. We got it everywhere. Alright, so let's see. She's taking up a good bit of this area here when she's mounted in there. So yeah, I think we're in good shape. Okay. Do this side. Okay, so light source again. Light source coming down this way. So I'm going to leave these dark because this one's coming this way. It's going to heat this again. It's going to hit this. all down here on the ledge again. And remember, only on the edge of the ledge, edge of the ledge. Random fun question: what's your favorite Eldritch horror being? My favorite is the classic Cthulhu. Beholders. My favorite are Beholders. I'm a huge H.P. Lovecraft fan. Don't get me wrong. I love me some Cthulhu, but I'm a huge fan of Beholders. And have been for like a long time. I've always been fascinated with that concept of Beholders. The whole idea that they get dreamed into existence by other beholders, and like all that is so fascinating to me. All right, that's a little bit even lighter, just on the very frostable bits of it. There we go. Alright. You can see how that's gonna glow just a little bit. And we may even bring, when we do this metal here, we may even bring a little bit of that blue back and throw that blue into that piece there. Let's see. Beardley says the whole concept of beholders are extremely on par for Lovecraft creations. Oh yeah, no, it was definitely pulled from Lovecraft. The Gary Gygax was a fan, and like it was seriously pulled straight from that. I feel like we need a little bit here. Yeah. There we go. Alright. Let's stop messing with it. And that is almost time. I gotta get ready to go take these kiddos to this lake. So I gotta cut it loose, but I do want to I'm gonna put her on it. This poor guy's gonna need a real good cleaning when we're done. He's pretty blue. Okay. I'm getting good at putting this thing together too. Okay. Best way to do it is put her legs in first, because her legs are real funky. She's kind of walking like a little clockwork doll. should hold the top of her head. This one's made of really hard plastic. Be sure to wear sunblock and all that. Oh yeah, definitely. There we go, pressure on the top of her head. That's the way we gotta move her. Alright. She's gonna look great. Put back in there. Yeah, that's what we want. Okay, because she's definitely blocking out a lot of light. Now we can look down here, now we can see. We could probably do all the rest of this ledge right here. She's not blocking it down to the floor either. Okay. Okay. Come back with that Krillian. Really give this floor area a little bit more of a going over, because she's not blocking that. You can see all the way down in there, which is kind of great. Okay. Just a little smantering. I'll do that while it's kind of wet too, because I want to. This is another one of those weird spots that no one's really ever going to see, but you know, why not, right? Okay, she's not blocking any of this light, so we can kind of bring out a little bit more on some of these spots here. All right. Now we're calling it good. We're almost to the end of this song too, so that's great. Exactly what we wanted to see. All right, here we go. I'm back in big with my messy hair. My hair's super messy today because I'm going to go jump in a lake, so I didn't wash it. Because I'm going to wash it afterwards, because the lake. Anyway, I'm going to have a great time. I hope you guys have a great day. We're going to see you tomorrow. We're going to be back tomorrow. Should be working on all their accoutrement. We're going to work on this little guy here and the books. And then we'll have all the base and all the base decor done. And we should be able to move straight on to Ranni, who's going to look fantastic. It's a great model. I'm really excited. I'm really excited about this one. I think she's going to look magnificent. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys. I hope you have a wonderful, great, safe day. I'm going to have a great, wonderful, safe day. We're still working up towards that 250. We're almost there. Where we got another subscriber yesterday, so thanks for the new subscriber. I don't read kanji or whichever calligraphy that is, so I don't know how to pronounce your name. But I do appreciate you giving us a subscribe. If you catch this note, anyway. I appreciate all our subscribers. I appreciate Hikari for kicking off what kind of bug was going on there. I'm glad to see she's back, or he's back. I don't know. I'm assuming things. I need to stop. Rasmus, Sir McBeardsley, who I definitely know is a dude, 100%. He's got a beard, like his beard's longer than mine. It's pretty awesome. Anyway. And then we had Tim Pook in here earlier, which does Warhammer stuff. It's awesome. I really appreciate seeing people around. I love all you guys so much. It's like I said, it's always great to have people on and chatting and saying hi and all that stuff. We're glitching. And we're back again. We're glitching out again, so that's probably my cue to go ahead and stop mumbling. So we're going to roll this out of here. Again, you guys are amazing. Thank you all so much for stopping by, and we're going to talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Maybe? There we go.